Good morning, my friends. It's Monday. No, I lie. It's Sunday. Feels like it's Monday. It is Sunday morning, and let me show you this. It's raining. Calgary is a really, well, especially for the last several years, has been a very dry place. Been very little rain. So I'm kind of curious to see how this week progresses and unfolds because the forecast says that is going to continue not just all week, but into next week. I can tell you right now, it's already significantly cooler inside the van. It's 11 degrees and 65% humidity, which is why I'm wearing a hoodie here. It's a little chilly. The sound of the rain on the roof, though, is beautiful. I slept. Once it started raining around midnight, I barely woke up, no tossing, turning, anything. I felt great. So, yeah, let's see what this week brings and how, if at all, does the rain affect living in a van. I just got back from hanging out with Junior. We went out for a little bit. And in order to accomplish this feat, I have to take all the stuff out of the front seat. Where am I? Out of the front seat. I did a little shopping. That wasn't there. And I have to throw it back there. I don't really want to step outside of the van because normally it involves opening up the passenger side door and opening up the sliding door and transferring everything from the front to the back and then the back to the front. And I don't wanna. It's wet and it's windy and I don't wanna. So we're gonna try an experiment today. I'm gonna try two experiments, actually. One of which you will know the results pretty darn quickly. I'm going to see if I can transfer all the stuff from back there to its normal home in the front seat here without exiting the vehicle. Experiment number 2. I'm going to see if I can set up and film the process. So up at the front, what you can't see right now is I have my laundry soap tucked up there. And I've got this for getting rid of condensation, which is going to prove to be an issue. I already saw that. The first thing to go in, and this is probably going to be the most awkward, this is my laundry tub. Ooh, no. Can I slide this back? Nice thing about Rubbermaid is it's not a brittle plastic, so you can just kind of do that. Smash it in there. Next, on top of the laundry basket, will be running shoes, because I switched to my boots today. Backpack. What's next? Oh, yes, this basket. No, I lied. Not this basket. I have to go all the way back there. I'll apologize for the view ahead of time. Oh, my golly. Okay. Now, before you panic, this is not a gun case. It's a guitar. It's a very, very small travel guitar because I don't want my guitar flying around. Is I seat belted in like so. One wrinkled work shirt. Probably. Yep. I think that's everything that goes in the front. So it can be done. Welcome to Calgary. Sun, rain, and hail all at the same time. Forgive the mess. It's laundry day. I'm just putting my laundry away right now, or trying to anyway. It's been a couple of days. We had a break in the rain and came back today. And the funny thing is, excuse me, I'm gonna try and put at least some of my laundry away while we talk. The funny thing is that the rain didn't really affect my my van life, day-to-day operations, as much as much as I thought it would. A few small things like what I showed you when I'm getting junior and we're doing what have you there. For the most part, though, it's a minor adjustment. I don't have to step outside. No big deal. I've got enough room, not a lot, but enough room. The surprising thing was the change here. The rain has a habit, and I haven't seen a decent rain in such a long time. I'd completely forgotten. It has a habit of making me introspective, thoughtful. I think about things differently when it's raining. Don't know why. Can't explain it, but it does. And I try and take advantage of it as I can. And one of the things that's been on my mind a lot is the direction I want to go with the channel. That's not going to work. Are you going to work? You're supposed to work. You didn't. Aw. Well, I almost got it right. It's theoretically a van life channel. To date, it has been, because I live in a minivan. Hello. However, the big thing for me is I'm not getting into, what the heck? Oh, what a mess. Okay, side note, I need to make a better one of those. Oh, hey, I wonder if I do it this way. Oh, that helps. Hey, that actually worked. Okay, that's good. Sorry, I wish I could show you, but the camera's kind of glued to the window right now, so. What was I saying? I'm not entirely happy with making a van life channel. Okay. The van is a setting. There are lots and lots and lots of people on the internet doing van life. If you want to know about van life, there's plenty of resources out there. There are lots of people out there who are doing the same thing, only better than I am. And this bothered me, and I wasn't sure why. I thought, maybe I need to learn how to tell a story, or maybe I need to do this, better thumbnails and titles, and those things are all important. But at the end of the day, what came out was, as much as I love living in a minivan, and believe me, I love living in this van, hashtag van life is not something I particularly feel passionate about documenting, per se. Hear me out. I went over, I did a high-level bounce through some of my videos that I have done, and I noticed a theme. I have a habit of being introspective anyway. The rain just brought it out more, and perhaps a slightly different flavor. I think about things. I go through life, and I contemplate the deeper meaning of, sounds really pretentious, even to my ears. And I don't mean it that way, but for what I'm going through, the life changes I'm going through. The van might be a setting, but the changes are pretty common for a lot of people my age. We are transitioning from midlife to our sunset years, or second act, as they're calling it, or whatever terminology you want to throw on it. I don't know what I'm doing here. And there's plenty of resources on the internet that will give you retirement planning and health advice and how to stay fit in your later years and how to spend your money, save your money, so on and so forth. Tons of that stuff. There's nothing that's really documenting the process in real time. What is the experience of going through it, figuring it out, trying things, failing, redirecting,
And I can't be the only one going through this. I really don't. I honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't have the answers. Half the time, I'm not even sure I'm asking the right questions. But that's okay. That's a lot of the fun for me. It is a process. And the concept of the Real Marc Paul was always to document my life. That's why I named it The Real Marc Paul, not something like Mark Lives in a Van or anything hashtag van life, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, I don't know what this channel is going to look like a year from now. What I do know is that it's not going to look like this. Well, it might look like this, but in terms of it's not going to be a van life channel. The van is one stage that I'm on. Work is another. It might be a campground. I'm in the park at the moment. That's its own stage. I could easily be doing this, and probably with a little bit more focus, if I was just walking out by the river. I don't know. I'm at a point now where I'm going to start talking in circles. So I'm going to cut off there, end this just by saying the Real Marc Paul is moving in a new direction, but it's not a sharp turn that way. It's going to be a slow change as I explore, as I feel out my life, and I learn to document my life in a way that I like. I think that communicates, that hopefully, fingers crossed, resonates with you. I don't know. I honestly don't know. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to focus. I don't multitask, so I don't think I'll be doing too much of this kind of video because I really I haven't even looked at it in the edit page yet, and I know it's disjointed, and I apologize for that. But nonetheless, I am going to leave it there. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you think this is a good idea, if this is something worth pursuing, how could I do it better? Because chances are, even if you say it's a horrible idea, I'm probably still going to do it anyway. This is just scratching my itch. I hope you do like it, though. That'd be cool. Because one of the worst things is undertaking a journey. It's okay to go on a solo journey. It's very different to go on a journey and feel alone. You're not alone. I don't want to feel alone. Drop in, say hi, like, subscribe, do whatever you want to do, or just watch and enjoy. If you get value out of it, let me know. All right. Thank you very much. We will see you next week. Don't know what it's going to look like. Maybe not next week. I'm going to try and upload a video next week, but with some of the deeper thoughts, the more technical thoughts of what I want to do. I might be skipping a week, just to be fair. As I try, I have some ideas about how I want to film, a little bit more structured, or I don't know. I have some ideas. I'll try and put something up next week, but I'm not going to promise it. There will be something up for sure the week after that. If I do skip it, I'm going to try not to. I'm repeating myself. Have a great week or two. Bye. Oh my goodness.